through 7 rounds of interviews. There's no justification for me ever going through a
I agree.
7-round interviews. I don't care if you big tech, whatever you are, you're not worth me spending my time going through 7 rounds of interviews.
Hiring practices are still mostly jacked up in today's time.
Yeah. Yeah, we all know this. Like, I'm pretty sure people who watch this, they know because they probably been applying for stuff. But yeah, what are we looking for? 40 to 60K, need 5 years of experience, CISSP, stuff like, why is that on the job description?
I don't know when I've seen that.
Why are we going through 7 rounds of interviews? There's no justification for me ever going through a
I agree.
7-round interviews. I don't care if you big tech, whatever you are, you're not worth me spending my time going through 7 rounds of interviews.
Who went through 7 rounds?
Plenty of people I've known.
I know Kenneth did too many, and I was like, yeah, that's too many fans.
Plenty of people I know. You're not going to waste my time and play with my time, because people I worked with who've been hiring managers who are actually good hiring managers, they say, hey, if you ask the right questions, 1, interview is all you really need. 2 is just stretching it. I mean, 2 is like we ain't get what we needed from the first one, so we're gonna just ask just to make sure type of deal. But anything outside of that is unnecessary. Like, we don't have to have a separate interview per team player. You don't have to meet with the PM. You don't have to meet with the team lead. You don't have to have a separate panel. That's why we call it panels. Have them all there. Have everybody ask their questions. Those, of course, we talk about the ageism thing, like all these inferred biases. We're not going to even get into like the DEI thing, because a lot of people like to talk about that, like it actually helped us with it.
It never helped us.
Like that stuff, it never helped us. I mean, some people would say, hey, well, now you adding metrics, diversity metrics to their organization, giving them some type of, bonus or whatever, but it really never helped us. You still had to be skilled. So taking it away really didn't do nothing but probably made it a little harder for people of color, because now, DEI came with a lot of, laws and things that prevented like these blatant racism type of deals.
But the thing is, it never really prevented nothing, because you had to prove it was racist.
Yeah, you had to prove it. And that was probably a challenge. But still, companies had to really be cautious about how they moved with things. Now, they could just say, I don't want to talk to you no more. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think to get past all of these things is getting out the house, meeting people, talking to people. You're introverted, well, so what? A lot of people are. That's in tech, but you still make connections, meaningful ones, upskill yourself. You got to put down the game. You got to put down the club every Saturday for 8 hours. You're going to the club from 8 to 3 a.m. Like, you can use that time to be upskilling yourself, because now at that point you make the gap smaller of you finding a job. It comes from so wide to now it's getting smaller and smaller, and it cuts down on that 2-3 years or however long people say they look for jobs, because now once you get the skills that's up to date, you got connections, you've been doing it for a while.
A lot of people don't got connections.
Yeah, but you don't got connections because you're not getting out the house. Get out the house.
Not even that. They not even posting on LinkedIn.
You can just post what you've been learning on LinkedIn, connect with some people who do the stuff you do, ask them what they do, just get an insight into the type of work that they do. You can use that for your experience. Like,
pick somebody's brain.
Stop
it. Don't say pick their brain. Like, I hate that.
Like, but I'm saying is, people are so transactional. They think that every connection must lead to a job. But that's not the case, though.
You just showed us that when we got in here. The dude just connected with you. Was like, hey, can you refer me?
Yeah, it's like that's everything ain't going to automatically just lead to a job. It's just maybe talking to them, getting their experience in their job may help you for the job that you're interviewing for, because now you can ask them real specific things if they want to really talk to you. Like, hey, if this type of thing happened to you on the day-to-day, how would you handle it? And you talk to somebody who's actually in the field doing it, and you're trying to do that, you can use that as your answer for the next interview, right?
Facts.
Like, hey, you done learn something from them that you can put in your back pocket, and if you ever get asked that question, you know how you can answer from a professional who is already doing that stuff.
Yeah.
And they just inadvertently, and you land that job, you just inadvertently got a job just because you just learn from different people, getting all these different aspects of things. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah, and they really can just tap into the show.
of course he'll say that too. Yeah.
No, I just literally did the post with the young lady saying how she got the internship from using the tips she learned on the show.
Yeah, exactly.
I get them posts all the time.
Yeah, it's just listening to things, keeping them in your back pocket, actually understanding why it matters. Like all that helps to close the gap.
You know, you can also start you a podcast, start you a talk show.
Yeah,
But you got to stay consistent with your talk show.
Yeah, you got to do all. You can do all.
Yeah, I
like
see I'm looking at him.
Like, but I'm saying people like to say, I don't believe in this. People like to say your brand is what, gets you job. I don't care for, like, everybody's not going to be a social media guru.
I'm a agree and disagree because I don't think you got to be a guru to have a brand on Netflix. I mean, not Netflix, on LinkedIn. I don't think you have to be an influencer because do you consider yourself to be an influencer?
No.
But I think you have a brand of knowing about security.
I don't think so. I mean,
I think you do. If we go to your post, but most of your post about hiring and different things you learn.
Yeah, like things I'm learning, but it's like anybody can do that.
But I don't think that makes you an influencer. Influencer is a person that's probably actually starts getting paid to influence people. I think that's the difference there because there's people that don't make any money from it. They just post the stuff, they go. But people know, hey, this person worked at whatever and they developed these couple of things. So they post them. I think like Tavion posted some detection he worked on through GitHub for people. Right? Stuff like that is like, oh, okay. I know this dude could do it. He literally, these are like 5 things he posted. We used them in our environment. Let's try to scoop them. Let's try to steal them away. Like stuff like that. That's what I was saying, where I feel like you have a brand of knowing what you're doing versus not having that brand.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that can just come from just making posts like, hey, I learned this today, doing this lab, right? That from the aspect of branding, people think of like a big brand, like, hey, like a YouTube page or somebody who got like 20K followers on Instagram or something like that, probably.